tradition of the lip dub started my first year.
Okay.
And then we decided to do it every other year. So it worked out that this is the third time we've done it. And yeah, so that's just kind of how it evolved. So I just had kind of thought that if we were going to do it, we had to go big or go home because it's the greatest show. And so we had to make it the greatest lip dub we've done so far. It was just kind of, we tried to, you know, set the bar a little bit higher by adding the confetti cannons, adding a lot more choreography, just showing off the school in different locations, getting more people involved. So it's just a little different with just raising the bar higher and going above and beyond for this one. I always just like, as soon as it's over, like the feeling of it being completed and like we just pulled that off. But I think that's a big moment for me every time. But I think for this specific one, whenever the confetti cannons went off and I had taken my camera off of the tripod and I like moved into the confetti, that was just really cool because it was like, I can't believe this is happening and it's working and everything is timing out perfectly. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, I was getting a little stressed just because I had this vision in my head, but I wasn't sure how everybody else was gonna like jump on board. And we really only prepped like 2 weeks in advance. We had one rehearsal on Sunday, so that just is a great, you know, testament for what type of school this is and what type of students and teachers that we have, that we can pull it together so quickly. So there was some preparation, but it was just more of like dreaming big, and then when we all came together and sat down to talk about it, it was just coming together as way quicker than I expected.
We acquired Mrs. Pulley Henderson, and so we are truly blessed to have her creativity and to have her enthusiasm and her passion and her expertise. So I would say approximately 6 years ago is when we started it. We had thought about doing it every year, but it is a very intense and very meticulous, as many of you saw. A lot of planning and a lot of organizing that has to take place. So we've decided to do it every 2 years. So fortunately, with Mrs. Henderson back, we are able to get it done, and it is bigger and better than what we've ever had.
I was a little hesitant, just like being the big star of the lip dub, but I mean, after some thinking and deciding to do it, you know, I got into it, and it turned out to be a really cool thing. I was not expecting that, and then Mr. Negri pulled me out of class, and I came in to talk to her and Miss Henderson, and they were real avid about me being the star of the lip dub. Yeah, it helped with the confidence of the thing and not really worrying about my outer appearance during it, not having to worry about what everyone else was doing. I feel good. It came out really well. Props to Miss Henderson on that. The choreography was good and everything. I feel like I did my part pretty well. It was a lot of fun. It took, I think we totaled it up, and it was like less than 2 hours of actual practice. It was tough. It wasn't really tough, but it took a little adjusting to right there at the beginning. But once I got into it, you know, it wasn't much of a problem.
This is the greatest show. What now?
All right. What do you do? What do you think?
I think
you want them to do?
This job is a lot of fun, and I really like this. Hello?
So proud of my Rockets. They are doing awesome. This is what Rocket Pride is all about.
I really like this. This is super fun. Everybody's super hyper, and it's making me pumped. Yeah.
I think it's awesome. Rocket Pride for life.
All right, what do you think?
This is so fun.
So what?
Goosebumps. It's so good. It's so good. It's okay. Every time. Never time.
You should come here. Come to them.
It's amazing to have our family come together and to celebrate the Mount way of loving and playing and praying and celebrating Rocket Pride. And I'm just so very proud of our Mount community pulling together for the sake of Mrs. Henderson, but also for the sake of spreading mercy throughout the country, because this video goes beyond borders of Oklahoma. It goes across the world. Our mercy schools in Argentina and in the Honduras, our mercy schools in Ireland, the sisters in Ireland, we get tagged back from our social media and from our emails that they are watching us, their sister school, Mount St. Mary Catholic High School.